event of the evening. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Fedor. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready? Good.
As dominant a heavyweight champion as the UFC has ever seen, here is Cain Velasquez. Jiu-jitsu black belt, so submission skills are there. You know about the wrestling, and the power at times has been more attritive than it has been one-punch knockouts, but Cain Velasquez still one of the best heavyweights on the planet.
Hands going from the clinch, he lands a nasty shot from there. Another good stick to the head.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Beautiful punch lands there.
Velasquez going for the takedown, but unable to land. Well, it didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trick. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hips. He's just a good fighter. Oh, guillotine here!
Oh, looks like that's... Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. Making all these shots count.
Getting the ball here. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Emelianenko's right back to the full mount here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing. That was a slick transition.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist. Oh, now it's getting tight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he is giving himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have. That punch to the body does a lot of damage. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Velasquez is in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. He's in the mount.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Huge elbow there. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find it. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Velasquez.
Oh, he got it.
Final seconds here in round one. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Round two is next. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is underway, and man, is he tough to submit, right? No lack of effort, but unable to get that submission in the previous round.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic, which allows him to defend with the right frame of mind, and that's why he's never been submitted.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Oh, nice.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Cain Velasquez. Posture's up now. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Oh.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous, and now he's attempting to choke. That guillotine is very tight. He's out. What submission defense on display?
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Fedor Emelianenko getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's taking off one now.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
All right, bottom fighter here. Maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Good work from the top here by Cain Velasquez. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Emelianenko. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
Oh, man, that was slick. In the half guard.
Velasquez is right back to the full mount. 45 seconds remain in the round.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
He cut him. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Cain Velasquez. Ground and pound strike there now.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for it.
Round 3 next.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right. Listen. Relax. Keep it out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys. But nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Third round underway. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway after multiple submission attempts in that previous round. And at some point, you got to be worried about burning yourself out a little bit attempting all these chokes.
You got to be careful, right? Because the arms blow up. If you get a body triangle or something else, the legs blow up. You got to be He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Velasquez is in half guard now. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Now he's got good body position. Yup.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Emelianenko's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Velasquez is in half guard. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Changing the position. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter take the judges out of it. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, nice double team.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Velasquez is now dealing with a cheek cut. Side control.
Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture, raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Velasquez is back in side control here. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. All right, so Emelianenko's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, he's out! Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Velasquez's eye is closing up. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Velasquez ground and pound from half guard now.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Velasquez. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. So he heads back to the stool after a dominant round. Great round there from Velasquez.
Now we're going to continue. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Velasquez is in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Velasquez going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Solid punch from the clinch here. He does everything so well.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. That one landed clean.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go low. show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cain Velasquez. All right, so Emelianenko's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Right.
That one just throws to end the fight.
Yep. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, a big right hand.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez.
You have to fight back.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground. All right, so Emelianenko's in half guard. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Fedor's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Takedown defense holds up. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Under a minute to go. Nice jab by Velasquez. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build.
That is starting to look to finish him now. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
You need to fight
Oh,
back.
he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
It's okay.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready? You ready? Go.
It is the 5th and final round. Emelianenko's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. And just misses with that big right hand. Velasquez gets the single leg takedown. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew.
Big shot there, DC. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook? Back to his feet.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to... This is where he wants to be.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that... I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Nice transition.
Side control now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got it.
All right, setting up for an armbar now.
Arms in deep.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you got to think this is going to start to... Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out!
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Emelianenko. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Good work from the top here by Velasquez. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Great submission defense on display tonight. Beautiful transition.
Working out of the half guard here. 1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't...
Oh, big shots here. Emelianenko's in half guard now. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
Final seconds of the fight. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Cain Velasquez.
All right, congratulations to Cain Velasquez, showing you yet again that when he is on and he is healthy, he might just be the greatest heavyweight in UFC history.